Howdy friends, Brian Flechsig of Mad River Outfitters in the Midwest Fly Fishing Schools, and welcome back to another in our series, Getting Started in Fly Fishing. You know, one of the common misconceptions that I've been hearing for 30 years in my life is that people are intimidated by fly fishing and they think that it's too expensive. It doesn't have to be, friends. Don't be intimidated by this. Don't believe the advertising that you see in the magazines and the pomp and circumstance that surrounds fly fishing. It does not have to be expensive. You know, we do trade shows, consumer shows all the time. And we like to do a lot of shows where there's not a lot of fly fishers so we can introduce people to the sport. And inevitably, several times a day, people come up and they say, boy, I'd like to try fly fishing, but I can't afford it. Or better yet, how about this one? You get a guy that comes up and he says, well, I'm a bass fisherman. I really can't afford fly fishing. My wife won't let me buy a fly rod, whatever it is. Well, he's a bass fisherman. What does he have in his garage? He's got a sparkly Ranger boat that he's paying more on the boat per month than he is the mortgage on his house. And he can't afford a simple fly rod outfit. I dare you to compare fly fishing to any other hobby. I don't care what it is, any other hobby that you might get into, and fly fishing does not have to be more expensive, okay? For example, you can get into a rod, reel, line, everything is set up for you right here. You know, we call them kind of outfits or kits. You can get into these things for way under $200, and I've even got some in the shop right now at $69.95. $69.95, friends, for a rod, a reel, a line, and even a leader. Just add water. You learn to tie a few knots and you take it out and go fishing. You do not have to break the bank, and many of these even carry an unconditional lifetime warranty for when you break the rod, which you will break the rod at some point. Here's one from Scientific Anglers. Everything you need to get started, $99. And yes, when you're looking through the magazines and you're looking around, you're going to see advertisements for fly lines these days that sell for $129. And don't get me wrong, this is a great fly line. It's cutting edge, the highest technology available in a fly line. But if you can't afford that, and not many of us can, I work in a fly shop, I can't afford any of this stuff, $29.95. $29.95 that gets you a fly line that will cast and that will catch fish. The truth of it is, you're probably not going to catch more fish with a $129 line. That's just a fact, and don't let the industry fool you into believing that the more money you spend, the more fish you're going to catch. Okay? Yes, this line might last a little bit longer. It is slicker. It is a little bit more of a pleasure to cast, but do you have to spend that kind of money in order to get started in the sport? Absolutely not. Friends, if you think fly fishing is too expensive, you're shopping in the wrong place, you're talking to the wrong people, you're looking in the wrong catalogs, and you're on the wrong website, okay? If you ever have any questions, you give us a call here at Mad River Outfitters, you send us an email. We have a price match guarantee here at the shop. We will never, ever be undersold. And we also, a few years back, started a campaign called No Angler Left Behind. No matter how much money you have to invest on getting started in the sport, we can get you outfitted with decent quality stuff with good guarantees. So there you go, another misconception. Just like you have to be smart and you have to learn all this magnitude of information in fly fishing, you're learning here in this series that it's simply not true. The fly fishing industry is basically lying to you through their advertising and marketing. We're here to tell you the truth. So stay tuned. Don't miss an episode of Getting Started in Fly Fishing. We've got a lot more coming for you. We appreciate you watching. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned.